Okay, parents, so this is the video. I'm recording on my phone just so that you guys can see it from my phone's perspective, how I navigate. So when morning meeting begins, as you can tell from right here at 1, I have them numbered 1 through 9 just so that they're placed in the correct order. But the times on the side are what you need to pay attention to. So for example, it says 8:30 to 9 for morning meeting. So that means that morning meeting starts at 8:30 and it ends at 9. So then you would start there and you would join the meeting. And then once that meeting was over, so I'm just gonna join this meeting. Hopefully no one gets alerted that I joined. So let's say I joined this meeting. I would go through it for the 30 minutes and then I would click here to hang up. You have to click hang up. You can't just leave and go to another one. So then once you've left that call, you would go to the next one. I'm gonna try to only invite the students that belong in the college house so that not everyone gets invited to each one. So I will probably work on that tonight. But let's say, for example, your student was in Anderson or Washington, whichever. It lets you know what time that is at. So Anderson is from 10 to 11. So they do not need to log on with Virginia Tech. They have that hour to do independent study, but for now we're not doing reading, so they do not need to be working during that time. It's just our days of learning how Teams works, learning how the culture at IDEA is, and everything. So once they click here, they would click where they want to go next, and they would join the meeting again. Once that is done, they would then move on to read aloud and writing, and the call, go to the next one. Read aloud and writing is from 11 to 11:30. You would join. Then once the meeting was over, click the red end button and you have lunch. Oh wait, never mind, you have your brain break. Forgive me. So you have your brain break. It's from 11:30 to 12. Now this is a fun activity that gets the students engaged and having fun with their classmates, something different that we want to do every day. Once brain break is over, that's when they have their 1 hour lunch. They do not need to be logged in. So once you hit the red button, you can go normally how I'm going to be spending my lunch. I'm going to walk my dog and then I'm going to eat something small and start preparing for the next part of the lesson. So I really work through my lunch. So then once 1 to 2 happens, you would click on Eureka Math, click join. It's from 1 to 2. Once 2 o'clock hits and I say goodbye, see you in PE, you hit the end button, the little red button. Then you would click to the next one. The time again, 2 to 2:30. So PE is, you're gonna find all the videos in Falcons in Motion with Coach Harriet. So you saw how I go to the top of the screen and I click one more and I click on Falcons in Motion with Coach H. That's how when you get your students moving and everything. Then after Falcons in Motion, we move on to science. You would click on science from 2:30 to 3, click join, and that is how you would do that. Then you click on the red button with the microphone and leave. iLearning, you do not need to log in for, but this is the set time that we have for iLearning. So how you would log on to iLearning, I have the login info right here. And you could just click on this link, or I have a link up here where you can click on and it would take you to log in. But right now, Clever is down, so there's no way you can log in. But once it's up and running, I'll let you guys know. So for now, no iLearning. That's why class ended a little bit early today. Then there's the conference period. Again, you do not need to log on for that. But if you want to talk to me, or if you want to talk to Miss Favela, here are our links, and it syncs up to our calendar. I'm going to move on to the calendar because a parent said that was a great way that helped them understand what was happening. So if you look at my calendar, it has everything. So again, the calendar is right there. So instead of having to navigate through the teams in that way, you have it in a different way where you view the time and you can just click join. So for example, for a morning meeting, you would click on it and it has the option to join. You would click join and it would take you to the meeting. Once you were done with that meeting, you click the red button during the meeting, and then you would look what's next on my day. Oh, it's time for reading. Of course, not all 3 reading groups are going to be there after today. I'm going to make it so that each group is with a certain number of students and the student names that are in that group, so it doesn't appear on your calendar. All 3 of them. Then you move on to read aloud, then brain break, you have your 1 hour lunch, then you could log on to Eureka Math, and then science. So then you would click and click join, just to remind you. And join will take you directly to the meeting. If you notice, you can see this red line. This red line shows me what time it is right now. So it would be really easy. Wherever you see your red line, that would be what time of day it is and where you need to be. Hopefully that helps. I'm going to upload this to my YouTube so that you can find this link or video whenever you feel, oh, I need a refresher and I need to look back. So this is how you do it.